Janice, and I have a problem. A couple of them, if you have time to listen. You see, I talk to God and I say I'm Christian, and some say that's the same effectiveness as a condom, yet I live in peace and they fold like wontons. Now, in case you was wondering, it's pronounced Janice. And I'm not a hood bitch, but I lived on the east. And I lived on the west and was stressed and depressed, and my words got possessed and my hand just kept writing and my soul got undressed. Are you ready? Everything I touch dies. Do you know what that's like? To have the passion to make things grow, to prosper from head to toe when it does the opposite, no matter the energy that's deposited. Everyone I want leaves. Do you know what that's like? The person of your dreams believes that you're not good enough like he or she, and you cry and plead so they won't leave, and they do just that with a broken heart left on your sleeve. Do you know what it's like? Everyone I loved hates. Do you know what that's like? To love other people with different traits. You see, some were great friends and others were dates, and we sat at the table to play crazy eights, Uno, checkers, and even spades. You give them your love, and it's you that gets played. Do you know what it's like? Do you know what it's like to be born to die, but expected to fight with all your might to feel the expectation of someone else? Because if you live for yourself, you get hit with thick belts. Strike fear in your heart to stay in line, to be someone else that they designed, and 20 years later don't want you to shine. Do you know what it's like? Do you know what it's like to cry yourself to sleep? Hold the pillow to your face so they can't hear you weep, but they're counting on the day the post. I hope you rest in peace, but no one wants to help you when your soul is at defeat. Do you know what it's like to set fire to a rose? It's like beauty in the struggle, pen to paper, I suppose. Will I ever make it? No one cares, no one knows, but they'll hit the like button and enjoy the fucking show. Do you know what it's like? Come on.
Mic drop with D. Anderson, and we are live at the intermission at DUWAUP'S Cincinnati Poetry Slam. We here with Joe Baby Joe. How you think you did in the first round?
Pretty good. Shake up that shake in, but you know what? I did my thing. I did what I could, and I'm still here.
How you feeling about the competition?
Competition is tight. I'm dealing with some fire. I'm dealing with fire tonight, but you know what? I'm having a great time.
Hey, well, I think you made it to the second round, and I look forward to seeing you do more. Hey, good luck.
Thank you.
All right, this is the mic drop with B. Anderson, and we out.
You ever fought with yourself after a breakup? I know, right? Asking yourself, how did we get here? When did this happen? Was that shit real? How did two people that loved each other can't stand being in the same room? How did sweatpants and stained shirts became the normal? On the first date, we stood there well groomed. How did we get here? When did this happen? When did you stop caring about the things that I felt? When did your eyes turn cold towards me when you used to make me melt? Was that shit real? Was the end just the beginning to another fucking poem? Was we supposed to be together like routers to modems, or was that just a virus? I knew we wore masks, but I thought I knew your face. But you had me competing with bitches when I ain't signed up for a race. I mean, like, how did we get here? Was I afraid to be alone, or did I give you too much? Because like you said, baby, we grown. I mean, how did I fall for that? How did I fall for you? How did this happen? How did I become the fool? You ever go through a breakup and see the before and the after? Yeah. Like, if it was supposed to happen for a reason, then I wonder what's the fucking answer. I mean, like, why did you decide to hurt me? As if I was the one that caused your scars. If I was the one that broke your heart. If I was the one that dimmed your stars, you decided to hurt me. As if I was the one that wanted this. If I was the one that shot. You missed the point of me giving you my time. If time ticks without a crime. If love exists only in fairy tales. But you're the villain with rigged left scales off an ounce and missing grams. Because you decided to hurt me. But I'm the one that's now the ass. Perhaps it's not for me to understand. Perhaps it's another lesson learned. Another scar on top of the burn, like weed versus ferns. How potent does that hit? To crave a world that'll never fit, like XLs and pick and mix. I mean, if there's no wrong, what's there to fix? I mean, if I was you and you was I, how'd you like that shit? Would you love the flavor like your favorite dish? Savor every moment until it's missed? Do you kiss forgiveness and turn the blind eye? Would you want your lies disguised as love? So why would you do that to me? And the phone rings at 3 a.m., another lie, another hurt, another smile, another gem dropping like the tears you left on my face. If things you bought me was good enough to erase, and I just pinned down the emotion like rivers to oceans, like tall tales to dragons, but you was the villain. Or maybe it was just because the way I was feeling. Speaking when not being spoken to, annoyance towards my presence. I don't belong here. You was a weakness like knees to Achilles. I feel the displease you heal the compact contact of this foot heel, rolling in the deep Jack and Jill. How vaguely to dance with the syllables bold yet vague, and I still say it's your fault. You feel that in your throat, don't you? Drowning but not quite dying, alive but not quite living, breathing but barely existing, hurting but not quite feeling, missing yet never found. It hurt, doesn't it? Making art with broken pieces, like it doesn't cut every time. Like it's not salt with a lime on a Tuesday to higher levels of perspective of fresh skin, a hot flavor, a new reality. This time it's me in the mirror and it's still me for me, so choose you. But I mean, you did that anyway, right?